I thought I'd make a video about two paintings I did back many, many years ago in my 20s. The first one, called The Chisel, is about a sculptor, an artist, who is creating a statue of a girl that he likes or wants in his life. And she's stone, obviously, and he's falling asleep. He's halfway done. He's falling asleep. He gives up and he just goes to sleep. And he doesn't realize it, but as he's sleeping, his dream is coming to life. And she's looking at the chisel that's creating her and analyzing the situation. But he doesn't know it. He's asleep and he's just totally unaware that his dream is coming true. And for him, it's just not happening. And I think when you're in your 20s, when I did this painting, you have dreams, you have hopes of where your life is going, the kind of person you're going to be with, your dream relationship, and you try to create it, you try to craft it with what you have, with the tools that you have in your life. Now let's move on to the second painting here. This one is the other side of the coin. This is the moment the artist realizes his dream will never come to life, that she will always be stone, that it will just be a statue and that's it. She's just a cold stone statue, not a real warm person. And he's crying. He gives up and he cries at the base of the statue that he was working so hard to create. There's a lot of symbology in this painting. His pants are ripped. There's a broken hammer lying on the floor. There's a painting of a man in chains in the back. There's a black cat in the window. There's a stormy sky outside. It's a sunset, which is like the end of the day. There's no more light. It's going into darkness now. And it's overall kind of a very dark painting. Very emotional. It's like the moment of giving up. A lot of people go through this. And I actually did this painting when I was ending a relationship that I had with a beautiful person that I was hoping was going to be a lifelong partner. We were young. We were just, young kids at the time, and we weren't fully developed. We didn't really know where we were going in life, and I wasn't mature enough, and there was just a lot of things working against us, and we just had a lot of growing and living still to do. For me, it was the end. It was like, I failed, I gave up, it's not working, my dream isn't coming true, and I just gave up and I collapsed. And I did collapse in my life, and I just gave everything up. What you don't realize at a young age like that is that's just kind of the beginning. You still have a lot of growing and learning to do. I'm still growing and learning now, 30 years later. But at the time, it seems like the end of the world. And I'm sure everybody has gone through this. What I didn't realize at the time of the second painting is that the first painting is still valid. You see, in the first painting, the artist is sleeping. He's closed his eyes. In his mind, everything is dark. He's fallen asleep. He's out for the count, just like in the second painting. But as he's sleeping, the dream is coming to life. What I didn't realize at this point of my life was my dream was coming to life. The universe got my message, and it was getting the pieces together, but it would take another 20 years for it to fully mature until it could be delivered to me. So my dream was coming to life. It was being formed. It just wasn't the right time and place back then, and I wasn't ready for it either. I wasn't mature enough. So there is total meaning in this that is very relevant to many people. Even though it seems like you're going nowhere and the thing that you're creating is just stone and it's cold and it doesn't look like anything's happening, things are happening. You're just not seeing it right now. And even though you might give up and your eyes are closed or you're sleeping or you collapse or you give up, just know things are forming. Things are happening. You don't see it because it might be on the other side of the world. It might be 20 years from now, but it's forming and it's coming. You put the message out and the delivery is being made. It might be quite a journey to get to you, but it's happening. So never give up. Dreams do come true. Magic does happen. You just have to prepare for it. You have to be ready for it. And that might take a while. If it's delivered to you and you're not ready and you're not mature enough, it's not going to work. It takes both sides to be ready. So I thought this was a very important lesson in life. And even as I was painting these paintings back in my 20s, little did I know how profound the message in these paintings was and how true it would become 30 years later in my life. So again, the message for all of you is, things may look dark. You may give up, you may collapse, you might just fall asleep, but that's okay. Things are still happening behind the scenes. Just work on yourself, prepare, get ready, because dreams do come true.